What's good, everybody? It's your boy ssjk-dots, the first Black Super Saiyan to arrive on this planet. I'm back here with another video. We have the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League gameplay overview. I've seen most of this on Twitter. I've seen parts of the gameplay, but this is the full overview, the 8 minutes of it, where Rocksteady is going to break down, you know, the game and more things, show us gameplay. One thing I'll say about this game so far, it heavily reminds me of Sunset Overdrive as far as the gameplay style, and that is a compliment towards the game. It reminds me heavily of Sunset Overdrive, which is a good thing because I like Sunset Overdrive. Mainly like the physics of it, the mechanics, the way the character moved, you know, and even the combat when it came to, you know, shooting and stuff. It was very engaging. It was engaging, and the whole point of Sunset Overdrive was keep moving. If you stop moving and you slow down, you're not going to be as effective as when you're on the move, and that's what this game reminds me of. But let's go ahead and get into this and react to this whole overview. Let's go.
Show me what you got.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of things. I hope.
So this is 5 years later too, guys.
Like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis. He's taken over Metropolis City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against them.
So far it seems like Wonder Woman is the only one who didn't get caught under mind control. I feel like she's going to be working with the Suicide Squad temporarily to try and take down her friends without having to kill them, which she may have to end up doing. Hopefully she's playable. I mean, because they did say these characters, there's going to be adding a new roster over time. So these characters is going to be there's gonna be more playable characters, so we might get Deadshot, Black Manta. Like, the roster could expand. Hopefully Wonder Woman, if she is working with the Suicide Squad for like a temporary partnership, you know, because this ain't the first time in DC and Marvel we've seen heroes and villains work together for a temporary time because they have a common goal, still different, you know, motivations, but a common goal at the end of the day. But yeah, hopefully we can play as her. I mean, that would be cool. That'd be dope if we can play as Wonder Woman.
Very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fuck, it's Superman!
So the Justice League
Someone said Superman looked like John Cena. But I like that Superman suit. That suit is dope.
What we've created
Batman.
is a classic Justice League with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
John Stewart.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding.
That suit goes hard, bro.
Waller scrambles to try to remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth.
The graphics on them look good, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They look good.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
The members of the Suicide Squad are Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air in barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging and the momentum and the kind of physicality of it, and trying to keep that momentum going and use that to go over buildings or swing under bridges.
Yeah, like, this giving me heavy, like,
the grapple mechanic that she's got, it just feels.
It's like a combination of a Spider-Man game, Sunset Overdrive, also, you know, the Batman Arkham Knight, and advanced traversal mechanics, like especially the gliding and using the grappling boost and stuff. Like, you can see all of it in one come together. They moving. Like, you know, this that type of movement I need in some superhero games nowadays. And you know, I know I've seen some people complain like, why is Harley Quinn swinging around and stuff? I mean, bruh, she's a fucking acrobat, using her acrobatic abilities and swinging from like rooftops and shit with some advanced tech.
I'm a freaking superstar.
She looked like a bat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Harley looked long.
With a rough steady twist. He's got a real swagger to him. And in this game, he can also hover with his jetpack. He's super precise.
Yep.
He uses sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. And
I didn't want to fuck with Deadshot the most though. Not because he's black.
Are you on Team Waller or Team Get the Hell Out of This Mess?
King Shark to me as a person is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well read and super well to do, and I'm sure could smash an opera.
Now I'll be honest with you guys, I'm totally fine with King Shark being on the roster. You need that one character that shows strong man, Superman, or your Wonder Woman, that strength of the team, the muscle, right? But I think King Shark should totally be a melee character. I'm not fucking with him, you know, using like, not saying he can't use a gun, but his majority of his combat should be melee based. Like, I don't know, he should have a big fucking hammer or something, or, you know, actually use his fucking superhuman abilities and go hard like a motherfucking shark. But whatever.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals in their buffoonery.
He also doesn't really know simple words.
In that way.
Things that are going on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He's a tank character. He can take more damage. His abilities all lean into the fact that he wants to get in a bit more close and personal. He's the fastest melee character.
Captain Boomerang's got his Speed Force gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor, and get wherever he wants to go.
Okay.
You can use that to get up close, dodge around in midair, take out the enemies, and then scupper.
So yeah, that's why I figured, like, he had some type of way he was tapping into the Speed Force to keep up with Barry, but even then, it's a little Speed Force gauntlet. Barry literally has the Speed Force within him. So, you know, look, I still think Deathstroke should have took Captain Boomerang's spot. I know there's some Flash fans that love Captain Boomerang, but I don't fuck with most of these Flash villains, especially these niggas with just boomerangs and Mirror Master and shit. Like, bruh, nigga, you was the fastest nigga alive, and you taking L's to niggas with boomerangs and shit, bruh. Why? And somehow Flash gonna take L's to this nigga? Miss me.
He doesn't want to stick around.
It's cool though. It's cool though. The Speed Force Gauntlet, it looks cool though.
Our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
It's all Widow.
You have Penguin, Stealer.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
But also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade the mech bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike analyzed bomb sending out.
Yes.
Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting gear.
Superman villain.
We have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Titans villain.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And the contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman, so there's a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
So it's obviously going to be open world, which I'm totally fine with. You know, you can't go wrong in the open world games. I love open world. I like having big space because honestly, it causes you to role play in a sense, you know, with the world you in. And when they get on PC and new mods and stuff, you know, it's gonna expand even more.
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works with combat is you're chaining your combat moves together with those reversal moves, and the combat encounters are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing, working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee attacks, and how to use them all to your best advantage to control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the
This traversal looks smooth as fuck though, y'all. That traversal looks smooth.
variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCB weapons, there's Armortech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game,
Venom.
some of it will have the Bane drum, so you go like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger.
Hopefully Bane is gonna be part of the roster.
You're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your gear score goes up. And as that number goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds, more and more ways to customize your character to really fit the way you want to play.
Every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you're gonna get lots of choice to use the weapons that you need and to complete your missions, but most importantly, you will be able to customize your squad.
Wonder Woman cuss. Yes, yes. I get them cosmetics, get to customize my own character and change his clothes and shit. But I'll say this. I seen some people complaining about the gears and shit and the leveling. Look, you guys, even the Arkham games had a leveling system. You know, you had to buy upgrades in order to advance Batman. Like, for example, when you fight in combat, you literally have to upgrade his ability to do more kill streaks and stuff. Not kill streaks like kill people, but his kill streaks to build up combos so you can do takedowns, which will help make combat easier for you. You know, I'm not sure about no gear and leveling and stuff.
To be whatever you like.
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around
Captain Boomerang's
with
OG costume.
jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
I like it.
Super sharp.
Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
For the single player fans, you can play it in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad so you still feel like you're part of the team, and you can switch them if you want. We try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and I'm going to try her out.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And you get to really experience the dynamics between how you can all play together in different play styles in order to take on Brainiac and the Justice League.
All the fun is right here.
When the story is done, we'll experience.
Yeah, Wonder Woman gonna be working with them.
Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after its launch.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, we'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be so much.
Okay, let me talk about this real quick, because I seen niggas complain. I have a big issue with this game, and I'm gonna get to it soon because they're gonna mention it. Niggas crying about the battle pass cosmetics. Shut the fuck up. Like, god damn. Nigga, it's just fucking cosmetics. If you played Batman Arkham Knight and bought any of the suits, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I bought majority of all the suits for the Arkham Knight game, because them suits look badass as fuck, and I didn't give a fuck if I had to pay for it. I'm gonna get this shit. And we know they do this just to get more income for them, just to have, like, you know, it's DLC side money. Majority of games got DLC now. It's just cosmetics, y'all. It's optional if you want to get it. There's cosmetics you can unlock in the game. If you don't want to buy the extra cosmetics, that's fine. If you want to buy it, cool. It's optional. Stop crying over some optional bullshit. You act like they locking weapons and shit and all this other stuff, or story DLC behind a paywall. It's just some fucking cosmetics. Stop complaining about that shit. It is cosmetics. God damn. Yeah, people are literally taking this statement, acting like they're putting all cosmetics, which is the clothing, behind this paywall. No. There's gonna be shit you can unlock in game, and there's gonna be shit you can buy outside the game, so you can have it in your game. Like, niggas be complaining too much about that microtransaction shit. I get it. Like Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 was the worst example of doing microtransactions. But this is not that. If you like the Arkham games, and if you liked Arkham Knight and bought Arkham Knight suits, don't complain about it here.
Just picture it. Harley Quinn kills the Justice League.
If you like story games, if you like RPG elements, if you like co-op games, if you like customizing your character, and if you want to play as a badass, this game kind of has it all.
It's very fast-paced, it's really colourful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
Ezra Miller. But yeah, guys, go check out the Flash movie. That movie is going to be coming soon to theaters. That shit looks epic as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Michael Keaton Batman, that nigga look dope. Arkham vs. Lex Luthor.
Taking down the Flash thing go.
Still in play? Gonna get out of my way.
I think he was in his Kryptonian mech suit.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic. Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman. Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
Here come our girl, bruh. Here she come. Wonder Woman!
Flash, how do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana.
Dang.
We have to die to save the world.
It's about to go crazy. This story about to go crazy. Alright. Let me talk about my issue, my potential issue I have. It's really my only issue, but this is my biggest issue. And I think it's very concerning for all of us. You guys, I find it very dumb overall. Like, I don't care what it is. Now, I don't have no issue having an internet connection. Most people have internet nowadays. I mean, in my opinion, you should have internet nowadays if you want to even do most shit you need to do. Just even using your laptop or having a mobile hotspot or whatever. Just having internet in general. There's some people that don't have internet. Okay. There's probably a few, not too many, but there's some people that don't have internet. But you need internet to play the single player portion of this game. Now, this is the problem with that. In no way should you need an online connection to play a single player portion of the game. Imagine if you had to play Grand Theft Auto 5 story mode and they said, oh no, you can't play this because you don't have an internet connection. If you couldn't do that for GTA Online, I mean, totally understandable. It's online. You need to be online to connect to the servers and all that stuff and play online with other people, a stable internet connection. But that shouldn't even be required for single player. I really don't care. The excuse of why it is, no, I don't want it to be that way. Now, is that gonna stop me from getting the game? No, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's some bullshit. But it's not gonna stop me from getting the game because I almost like everything else. Now, so as far as having an internet connection, I mean, that's really no big deal for me. I mean, shit, I have internet, obviously. You know, but let's say one day my internet goes out and I want to play Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Oh, I can't play because my internet out. It's not going to be a thing that happens often, but it happens. Sometimes your internet go out and shit, and you might want to sit down and play a game, and oh, you can't play it because, oh, you need to be connected to the internet. What the fuck? Nigga, I want to play my game. But regardless of that, I like the traversal. I like the combat so far, and that we're gonna get a revolving roster over time. Honestly, this giving me it's because I didn't dislike Gotham Knights, and this is my biggest issue with how people are getting on these games. I mean, it's been a recent thing with DC in general. I mean, it started since 2016 when BVS came out and decided to be so trash. People have been hard on DC. Now, mind you, I understand why. I mean, DC was in the lead before Marvel, and you know, it's like we hold DC to a higher standard because they had the better TV shows, the better heroes. It's like, bruh, you know, why y'all fucking up? And it's the bad management of Warner Brothers that caused that. But still, like, damn, DC could do one good thing, one slightly good looking thing, and that shit gotta get heavily criticized and shit. But everybody will eat up some shit from Marvel and just eat that shit up. I remember people was doing it before the Avengers game came out. They was like, man, this Avengers game gonna be tight, bro. This Avengers game gonna be tight. Guess what? That shit came out trash, my nigga. That shit came out trash. Trash. I honestly just think either is Batman stands and Arkham game people that just want another Arkham game and they won't give any other thing a chance. Like when Gotham Knights came out, you guys, Gotham Knights was made by a separate studio, and people was like, man, why isn't it like Batman Arkhamverse? Because it ain't the same shit. It's a different universe. It's not even being made by the same people that made the Arkham games. And don't count Arkham Origins because they just borrowed assets that Rocksteady already did. They just took some shit and slightly tweaked it. That's all they did. Gotham Knights, they built that completely from the ground up and did their own thing. I appreciate them doing their own thing instead of doing the Arkham thing. Like you can get all the Arkham games on console and play them. Go back and play them if you want to play the Arkham games. We got 3 games. So I think we got enough of them. Time to move on to new DC characters. Every time they give new DC characters a chance, everyone who dick ride Batman always got to downplay these other heroes trying to come up and get their own and do their own thing. But it's whatever. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. Go if you don't want to get the game, that's fine. If you do want to get the game, that's totally fine with me. Support the game however you want. I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game and getting it. I got my Xbox Series X. I'm probably going to be playing the majority of this single player, but I will be totally down to play with people online for this. I'll probably be streaming this game anyways. So that's definitely going to happen. Thank y'all for watching. It was that peace, love, positivity, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs. And like I always say, deuces.
What'd you do?